You want to know what my least favorite part about OBS is? Is that it'll randomly switch the microphone to default, and default is silence. But hi, everybody! I was just saying, I was like really sick. So now I'm not sick anymore. Also, thank you so much for that 25-month sub, Cal. That's insane. Yeah, it just like switches it to default. I have no idea why. So annoying. Cal, you're officially a stream elder. How does it feel? Let's see. But I hope everybody's doing really well. I'm still a little crusty, so sorry if I cough. Today is really the first day that I felt like I can even, like, stream overall. Let's see. I'm gonna try and think about, okay. Hi, Lena, how you doing? Back pain. Oh, no. I just finished a sketch page commission for a friend of mine. Very dope. Lena's over on YouTube. That's awesome. I hope your commission turned out well. If you want to share it, you are, of course, always more than welcome. All right, here's how this is going to go, guys. What I need to do is I'm making another portfolio, a secondary portfolio, and that might seem crazy considering I just finished like a 25-page portfolio for King of Dust, but I need to make a completely different portfolio for younger audiences so I can submit to different types of studios. Because there's so many storyboarding gigs, and I don't have, for example, any storyboarding work except for stuff that I did very briefly for my storyboarding class. I also don't have any children's book work. And so I'm going to try and get this Brady project to more closely reflect those kinds of things versus King of Dust is more like gritty, realist video game stuff, if that makes sense. I am cramming a work project I need to finish by the weekend. Oh my god, good luck. You're doing great. Also, hi Goose. Hi, bye. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh, this sketch. Oh. Oh my god, them kiss. Them kisses. Look at them kiss. Oh. Oh. Them smooch. Them smooched. Oh my god, look at these little scrunklies. This is cute. This is super, super cute. Your work is great, Cal. But yeah, so point being, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to effectively, for this storyboard, I'm going to roll for a scene out of one of my 5 Brady books. And then decide that we're going to do a storyboard of that. Probably like a under 5-minute storyboard. Then I'll be able to determine my assets from there. That is a D8. This does not help me. Quick, D6. Okay, we're doing book 1. Hydrate. Today I have a skin cleanse tea. Because I have one more sleep until wedding ween. And by that I mean my wedding weekend is this weekend and I get marriage or some shit. Alright, so if we're doing book 1, I need everybody in the chat to randomly pick a page number between 1 and 319. Pick a random number. Okay, 209. See what the fuck is going on page 209. Okay, nothing really very exciting, but let me see. Oh. Ah, this is a great scene, actually. This is great. So, near page 209 is chapter 13, and that's when Brady takes Kara home for the first time. And Uncle Rollo proceeds to chase her around the fucking house like an absolute maniac because he's crazy. Okay, so I'm actually going to need 4 characters for this scene. So I'm going to need character thumbs. Oh, God. I'm going to need model packets. A lineup. Yeah, it should be really fun. I'm very excited for the wedding. You're right. It's like I literally sneezed weird, and then all of a sudden it's like marriage. So that's kind of where I'm at. But that's okay. I'm very excited. And then I have a couple weeks, and then I will be in Greece. I will not even be in this country. I will be free. Okay, and then I'm gonna do. Two environments. I'm going to do some house thumbs. House, I should actually be really specific here. House prop thumbs, because I'm not going to be inside the house at all. And then I'm going to do props. 2 props. And then we're going to do a storyboard. And then turn that into a beat board. And then a color script, which is going to be way easier for this project. And then cinematic painting. Okay, that makes sense. It's a hilarious amount of work, because this is even bigger than the project that I just did for grad school. But that'll be fine. It makes sense. Okay, sorry, hold on. I gotta message this person. I'm trying to get this guy to pay me a bunch of money for editing services, and so I have to be very salesman-y. Alright, sorry, hold on. I gotta open this up. Oh, this is about to be crazy. Sorry. I just redid all my services, so now I have to do a bunch of math. Alright, can I need everybody to just waggle their good juju over in this direction. Let's see. God, this is wow. This is a lot. This guy needs a lot of money or a lot of services. I'm dying. If I could get this guy to give me all of this money, that would be amazing. Okay, hold on. I gotta do some maths. I gotta do some quick maths. Thank you, Jace. Can I'm gonna ask for the most white people thing ever. Can I have ketchup?
Okay. I did also season the eggs as like mirin eggs too.
Oh, never mind. Cancel that.
I was just like, I don't know if you want to do that. Give it a taste if you feel like it needs something. Like even if it's just like Kewpie on there, then I can do that for you. But
Yeah, true. God, this is taking forever to write this message. I'm so sorry, y'all. I cannot even describe to you how many things this guy needs. Who is this? Who is this artist? Oh, it's Mother Mother. I was like, what is going on in this song right now? Yeah, what is this song about? I'm hearing I'm hearing booty. It's something about booty. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get out of here. I love Mother Mother, but not today. I'm so tired. Posture check. Everybody sit up straight. All right. I would be super happy if this guy paid me $3,000. Good juju, guys. Use your psychic powers, your psychic connection. Okay. Let's get started drawing, you know? I am a slouch goblin, Lena says. Nay! Nay, nay! Okay. So I need to come up with some designs for some characters first. So, in this scene, we got Brady, Kara, Rolo, and B. Yes, yeah, so this guy, he wants editing for 2 books, book covers for both of those books, and book interior design for both of those books. So if I get really lucky, that's like $3,000. And he wants to pay me a payment plan, which is totally fine. And I'm trying to make this like as approachable as possible. I'm like, please, like, it's not scary. Because all that money goes directly into the We Need to Go to New Zealand fund. Okay. Yeah, the GTFO fund. Yep. True. Yeah, so all of it, that $3,000 would go right into that. So that would rocket us to about $8,500, I think. 8,500. Out of 14,000. Okay, so the guy did not shy away from the budget. I told him that I liked to get like a 50% deposit, and he said that that was totally reasonable. And he's gonna spend some time getting the money together, so he just needed to ask about a budget. So that was a really good response. Most people are like, I don't know, most people are like, oh my god, that's so expensive! I'm like, it's not though. Let me see. Now, for this, I'm going to start with thumbnail illustrations. And it's tough because I did some style exploration on stuff earlier. And I'm going to use these as my style guide for these children's books, this children's book stuff. I don't need this so much, mostly just this for all of my illustrations here. Nothing will ever be as good as this one cover I heard of that song, so I can't listen to it. I wonder if let's see. This Boozy Fade's so fucking classy. But I need it long on top. Okay. Yeah, I get people being like, oh, that's more expensive than I thought originally, because at total, the number is really big, but straight up that so expensive is like, no, it's out of your budget. True, though. Oh, this guy's so nice. Wait a second. No, I was like, sounds fantastic. I look forward to hearing from you later. Thank you for reaching out. And he was like, thank you for helping people with a budget who can't afford something all at once. And I'm like, yeah, dude, shit's expensive. I'm not going to do that to you, my friend. Like, that's, wow. Honestly, that's how you know that that guy's ready to publish a novel, though. Because he's approaching it not like, oh, fuck, I don't want to pay that money. He's approaching it like, no, I want to pay, but I need time, you know? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a hugely encouraging sign. Man, TikTok has been doing the fucking work for me for marketing recently. It's insane. I have, like, never had success marketing on the internet. TikTok did not care. Okay. I need to format these pages a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get like a... I'm going to make these a little bit simpler. Okay, sure. And then I need to figure out the overall general shape of Brady. Brady, what is Brady's shape? So let's start. I'm going to start with a sketch. Normally I don't like to do that for these. But I think I'm going to do kind of a bigger head, because this is for children's animation or children's illustration. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see. And it's tough because I have to think about his shape dynamics, because I want him to be more square than Kara. So I need to look at like I don't want him to be like this lanky little kid, but I want this to sit more in the side of realism. So I want not a so little short torso, like maybe like that. I need to get like a little bit of contrapposto here. Yeah, because I just want him to be like a little stocky like his mom. Like I think his dad is like really he's a thin dude. Or maybe more so built like a Dorito, Mr. Von Altus. But this is going to be my little base. Oh yeah, no, this is great. This is great. Because it's still realism. But it's not like so realistic that I'm like, oh, I need to move this head though. And like, this is a little stiff for a pose, but it's just for like fashion doll stuff. So I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, because he needs to look small, you know, because I think truly that's Brady's like overall vibe, is that he's kind of easy to pick on, you know. But I want this kid to be kind of eclectic. And I need him to have... maybe like really big ears. It's tough because doing kids work is like totally different than doing development for something more realist. And this iconic high top. And I don't know if I'm going to have him have this like ultra square. I always imagined him with like a really long curly fade. So I might not do such a square fade, but we'll see. So this is like the initial step in this process, is going through and getting thumbnails down for the general shape of the outfit. And then I'm going to go over top of it with other stuff. I'm going to save this so that I don't lose it. I'm trying to figure out, like, truly how much modern clothes I want to give him and how much weird stuff, you know. Because this definitely is giving, like, I'm a 90s kid, which isn't a bad thing. Hello. And these doodles don't have to be super precise in terms of, like, how they look. Yeah, because I want to really give him some stocky ass legs. Alright. Oh, well, actually, really quick, I need to go in and define the outfit itself. But I like this part of the developmental process personally. I find it to be relatively freeing. Like, maybe these are like cargo shorts. There we go. Now we shrink this down. And I'll probably work on placing these later. Because the question is do I make him more of a round shape? Or do I make him more I'm trying to figure out how to combine certain elements, like if he had, like, for example, like a 17th century, like, little Paul Revere coat, for example, or like a little cape, you know. I'm like, what do you wear with that that's like a modern piece of clothing? You know, what do you wear as little Paul Revere? I'm assuming like it's like a little suit vest. I'm just drawing this in for my own reference at this point. Because I think this shape of this outfit is going to high-key kind of suck. But that's okay. He's fine. No, I didn't hydrate my tattoo arm this morning. Yeah, I don't hate this. It's an interesting shape. I don't know. This is giving a lot of wort from Over the Garden Wall. Actually, I'm gonna do like a pretty straightforward little, like a little tie here instead. Can you imagine this little kid shows up to elementary school dressed like this? He doesn't care. Brady. That kid would be my favorite. Honestly, that's nice. Oh, also, thank you for catching that weird fucking shit. I'm like so in the zone. This kid gets the shit bullied out of him. Actually, like, I'm wondering if it's like a starched. I can do like a starched collar on one of these at least. Like, I'm gonna do like a little puffed sleeve, I think, on at least one of these. This definitely gives him more of a sleek figure. This is like Brady going to church. He's going to church. Gosh darn it. Now. I feel like I maybe need to give Brady like a jaunty little hat, you know? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure... Well, it's interesting because I actually think that Gran... Nah, Gran probably not. I do think that maybe for a time, I do think that Liz was probably Orthodox Catholic, Russian Orthodox. It's like if Brady more realistically has to go to temple with his mom because she's Jewish. They're gonna go learn about the good stuff. I don't know. I don't know what religious people do. Brady. I was like, who is this? Metal. Metal! I'm just gonna kind of alternate between hairstyles here. Like, maybe he gets, like, a hoodie. Because I feel like some days he wears normal shit. On the days that he's getting bullied to all hell. You know. I wish Spotify was actually giving me good shit this week. At least I get to take my time with this particular project instead of screaming and then having to do, like, whatever the fuck my grad program was. Hello? Photoshop? Oh my god. Sorry I'm like so quiet and so in the zone. I feel like it's been a minute since I've like been able to do any kind of art that I actually care about. Alright, I'm gonna try giving him some dapper little hats. I don't imagine that this is how this would go. I'm gonna kind of do some funky shapes, though. I'm not gonna do, like... God, I hate drawing hats. I'll worry about the actual shape of the hat later. Brady has become a little Victorian child. I'm not sure which one I like the most yet. I don't know if I like any of them yet. Well, this song is beautiful. God, Within Temptation is a beautiful... She's got a beautiful voice. Is that a top hat? Yes, it is. I told you I was giving him a dapper little hat. I gotta give him a little hat. I don't imagine that this is one that I'm gonna stick with. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to, like, play with shape. You know, because, like, this is great. Like, if Brady was in Neil Patrick Harris's Magic Misfits, that's this outfit. But, like, for the purposes of this book, nah. He's just feeling, look at him, he's so fancy. he's so fancy. It's okay, he's fine. he's so fancy. It's the fanciest Brady to ever exist. Oh god, I can't. Alright, let me see. I'm trying to think of what other fun hats I could put on this kid. I also don't think that this is the answer. This is either Brady woke up and he was like, I'm Pharrell Williams today, or he stole one of Rollo's hats. These are all collectible outfits you can get in the game. Can you imagine? Let's see. I'm almost wondering if like a letter jacket is like the right vibe. Sorry, y'all. Maybe like joggers. Oh, it's because you heard me dying. I'll drink some more tea. I don't know why I decided on like hammer pants. This is a kid who's been watching too many Michael Jackson music videos. Like, honest to God. Actually, that's what this outfit is. Is this kid is just like, hee. This man looks like he's this kid looks like he's more like a working professional in a circus than an actual real human child. Zoot suit Brady. Okay, so far we got some good ones though. We got 6. Because really what I need to show is my process. You know, that's like the most important part of working on these portfolios, is that they don't really care about your I guess your overall finished product. It's more about how did you come up with your idea. I'm gonna give this little dude a beret. That's what this is, by the way. This is like artist smock Brady. But maybe like a little short sleeve. And maybe like, I'm gonna pull the cuff of this pant up a little bit. I think I actually like this one the most so far. Because this is like he would still function going to school in like 2018 and he wouldn't get bullied too bad, but like it's still unique enough that it's like, nah, kids are gonna fucking bully his ass. Especially if he shows up like sockless in little old man boater shoes. He looks classy as hell, but like nobody cares. All the other kids are mean. Yeah, that one, I really like that one. That's a good one. What kind of tea did you make, or are you gonna make? I don't know if I'm gonna do like 15 total. You know, like I could probably get away with like not worrying too bad about that. Because as much as like I know that the school's like, okay, well you have to do 15, it's like, well, do I? Hello? Oh, is this Wood Kid? It is. Oh, shit. Lost in Hey, Alexi, what's going on? How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I made black tea, nothing special. Well, there you go. Sometimes it's, you know, that's all you need. I'm running out of ideas. I gotta get this kid a bunch of outfits. What does a bucket hat look like? Hold on. Bucket hat, let's go. Whoops. Yep. Bucket hat. Doing pretty okay. I had a massive cold the last week and a half, so that was awful. But I managed to get over it, which is really good because I am literally getting married in like 3 days. So if I wasn't better, that would have been really bad. So doing a lot better than I was. Also significantly less stressed out. I just graduated from grad school and I was like legitimately actively actually dying. It was probably some of the hardest stuff I've ever done in my whole life. And holy moly, I am definitely glad I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm ready to take a break, but now I've been like applying for jobs like crazy. But otherwise, doing all right. I'm having a really good time actually working on art that I want to work on for the first time in several months. Jobs and Weddings. It sounds like a bad self-help book. Can you imagine? I can't. Also, thank you, Alexi, so much for that follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of big changes happened in my life very, very recently. It was definitely like one. There was a massive shift. I have to like go and make sure my student loans aren't going to catch up to me. Gotta go fight the government or something. The song is like, unfortunately, low-key not great. Okay, there we go. What if I did like... I know I'm probably not gonna pick this idea, but there we go. I go fighting the government. Pirate Brady. He's fine. I don't know. I don't know what this Brady's got going on. I'm assuming a bucket hat, a very weird... Maybe like a raincoat. Maybe this is actually not that weird of an outfit, to be honest. Bucket hat. Bucket hat. I don't need that line. Actually, I don't need that line either. I don't know if I want to do... I have to, like, really think about what kind of, silhouette I want him to have. Because what I like about Wirt from Over the Garden Wall is that he's really closed off. Like, his cloak protects his body and prevents people from looking at him. But Brady is a very open kid, so that's... it's effectively, I have to figure out the opposite of that, where I need him to be fashionable, but I need him to not... I don't know, to stand out still. I'm gonna do maybe like some overalls. Everybody likes overalls. Like, if I were to do like a little overall. And then maybe like a little sleeve. But I feel like doing like a little... I recognize I got him in shorts a lot. I guess that's not a bad thing necessarily. Yeah, that's fine. This is all right. This is definitely, at least so far out of all of these ones, outfit number 2, I think, in my opinion. I'm gonna sag his sock. Not bad. Yeah, definitely this one and this one so far are the better calls here. Not bad. Brady's closet is wild. It's a combination of like modern clothes that his mom picks up from like the department store, and then a bunch of random articles of clothing from like his dead relatives. And I think it's okay if he's a little bit eclectic. I think I'm going to stick with the curly hair. I like the flat top, but I think the curly hair is better. I like it more anyway. This one's going to be kind of silly, I think. So ignore how completely impractical this is. Let's see. Sorry, I had to save this song. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm not saying that this makes sense. I'm gonna do like a little boot. I realize he hasn't really had like a little boot. Little boot. I don't want to do my office hours today, and I do not want to grade. Good. This is berries and cream, Brady. Peasant shirt, Brady. I actually don't hate this one either. This outfit is simple. If it had maybe more accessories, I would not hate it. Well, I don't know. That might be contender number 3. Starting to get not bad. Sometimes simple is best. Yeah, because if I can get even like 12 thumbnails, I'll feel better about it. Alright, and then I gotta do one that's like really true to the like book. And it might not have the best silhouette of all time, but it's like lore accurate. Ew. That was a really bad cough. All right, there we go. Hi, Gamby. How you doing today? Ascot Brady. That works. All right. So now the question. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys up a little bit. And then we're also going to, for the sake of the portfolio, spread these out just a touch. Oh, we have no more music on Twitch. Hold on. Sorry. All right, so the question is, of all of these bad boys, let me group these. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up a poll over on Twitch. Or truly, this is the easiest way to do this because there are not very many people in here. So I need to pick which one we're going to do for Brady's final design. So let me know in the comments which number 1 through 12 you like the most. Yeah, it's you and Gamby. But yeah, like it'll be easier to do it this way. But let me know which one you like the most out of the 12 in the comments. I think I know which ones I would like. But I am curious to see what you all think. Interesting. That's like, those are two that I definitely wouldn't have picked. Let me think here. Yeah, because I would probably go for 4 or 6. $12 definitely, though, has the most eclectic combination of, like, articles of clothing. So here's the question. It's like, how can we get... I think for, like, in terms of eclectic nature, I'm trying to think of, like, accessories too. I just don't want to get rid of Brady's hair. Unless there's a way that I can combine a couple of these ideas here. Let me see what we got. Because if I turn this back on, okay, because I'm almost wondering, I'm just gonna do like a little outfit sketch here. Because I have to think about the form of this hat. Because what if it was like that? And then this went on this head. Like this. Like this. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And then I'm going to bring up the cuff to match the cuff of the other one, where it's a little bit more like asymmetrical. Or it's got like a little bit of ankle room, I should say. Like that. That's better. Hey, Crulio, how you doing? Yeah, that's better. So knowing that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do some shaping on some stuff really quick over in Daz. Give me just a second. I'm sorry you're not doing well. Sorry, I am really trying to fuck with Daz to get what I need in terms of stylization. Because I really would like to stylize this pretty good. I'm doing okay. I just got over being incredibly sick. It was bad. It was a bad sinus infection. And just trying to keep up on everything and keep everything going. I just graduated from grad school, so I'm done with school now. And then, yeah, I'm getting married in like 2 days, 3 days, 3 days. So gearing up for that. All right, I'm slowly getting through this. This is looking a little bit better. Sorry. Okay, this model is scary as hell, but it's fine. Ah, no, I'm so sorry you got sick. Being sick sucks. Like, literally the worst. I had like it was like a minor cold, and then it got into a sinus infection, and so then I just like legit couldn't breathe, and my nose kept bleeding, and I was like, what is happening right now? Alright, so I've effectively created a goblin, but it'll work. I'm saving. I'm gonna do a turnaround next. Let's gonna be my next thing here. So let me try and get... Oh, wait. Oh, that's good. We're all right. I'm just going to censor this super, super fast. Because otherwise Twitch is going to lose its mind. Oh, and actually I need to be really careful. Hold on. I got to do this in a very specific and special way. Ah, tarot reading. Sure. One card. You got it. Yeah, I'm always down for tarot. I've been meaning to do some, like, smoke reading lately, but, like, I haven't gotten into it. I want to learn how to do it. Alright. Let's see who we got. Ooh, whatever you're dealing with, it's low-key kind of stubborn, is the word that I would use. I actually drew 2 cards. 3 of Wands upright and 5 of Cups inversed. 3 of Wands is, I think, more so to do with potentially you. You're dealing with something potentially where you're going to be doing something collaborative or working with other people potentially. And on the plus side, working with other people in regards to this is going to be very beneficial, but you got to watch out for people who are misleading and, like, they understand the dynamic, I think, the friendship dynamic, and if you're not careful, it can be really easy for people to drag you into their stuff. Does that make sense? In this particular situation where it gets really tricky, with the 5 of Cups reversed, that's an emotional card. It seems like you're dealing with just, like, a lot of, like, what I would call, like, I don't want to say emotional baggage. It's like a lot of, stuff just going on around you that has nothing to do with you, if that makes sense, right? Like, yeah, it's like, I'm trying to, like, get the better grasp of how these 2 cards play with each other. You have a very, I think, detailed expectation of how you want relationships to go around you or how you want people to act around you. And then everybody else is just doing weird shit, if that makes sense. They're, like, either bringing their drama into your life or they're asking a bunch of stuff of you that you don't want to do. And it's just, like, it's like a bunch of stuff going on all at the same time. So probably the best way to deal with what that is, like, if you feel like you're getting overburdened at any point from anybody else's garbage, just, like, tell them to fuck off and, like, go and take a rest day, effectively, is the verdict here. You know, like, you know what you can handle, you know what other people expect of you, and if people start asking too much stuff or you feel like you're, like, you don't have time for anybody else's nonsense, like, it's always good to just be like, nope, I'm doing this for me, see you later, I'm done, bye, and then just going and doing your own shit for a little while, if that makes sense. But also that sword sounds hella cool. I don't know why you would not ever want to buy a sword, you know what I'm saying? Buying swords are fucking cool. Are you gonna use it to commit crimes? You spotted something. What did you spy? What did you spy with your little eye? It's a thing that we do in the United States. Is I spy. Ooh, woo. I'm fine. Okay, sorry, hold on. I gotta censor so much stuff. Otherwise, Twitch is literally gonna lose its mind. I'm not willing to get kicked off of Twitch today. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, it's your Tycho-versary. That's cool, though. That's cool. Well, thanks for sticking around for a year. That's amazing. Sorry, I'm almost here. I've almost done it. Okay, that was dumb. All right. I really need to make sure that all of these line up like pretty much perfectly. Okay. I get to work on really big detail. Okay, sorry that this model looks like an absolute fucking gremlin. He'll be fine. Yeah, I told you. Daz doesn't... You know this, Cal. Daz and kids, it just doesn't... It doesn't like it. Let me actually do drawing now. And I also have to think... I have to consider style, too. This is like a totally different style than what I normally do, so I am nervous. I don't know. I guess maybe I could stick with just black eyes. Yeah, that's okay. But then also, too, unfortunately, what that means is that then that results in I have to think about this. This results in me not being able to put in eye color. Yeah, the model's the devil. That's the secret. And I don't know. Here, hold on. Because I don't want irises that are that big. No, that's okay. He looks okay. Welcome back. Okay, but this is starting to look like really good though. in terms of shape. I like this. Hopefully you start feeling better soon. That's awful. All right, so now I recognize I like this style, but I don't like how from the front there's no nose. Yay, you passed school, yay! That's great, though. Okay, so I guess I'll do like a little circle like that. All right, now let's see. Ooh, hydrate. Okay, so let me see how I want to do this. Oh, actually, these are too long. Hold on. Cancel that. There we go, better. Nice, that's very cool. I love it when you can go and like check out other towns and go buy local stuff. Okay, so let me see. So we have a little beret. So let me pull this around the head. Like this. And then this is where the beret starts to take shape like that. Oh, this is too high. Oh, that's cool. Chess is neat. I don't know how to play it at all, but I respect it. I'm gonna go like this for the ears. This is Brady. Brady is from my book series, the Brady Von Altus books, and he is the main character. He's a very, very cool little kid. But I'm trying to build up a little bit of a storyboard portfolio and a children's book illustration portfolio instead of just stuff for adults. So we're going to go in and kind of do that for this kid. I love him so much. Yep, true. Cal is correct. You can check out the Brady books on my website. That's so awesome. What is it? You'll have to tell me, Crulio, because I'm not familiar with like Polish food or stuff like at all. I got it. The United States is pretty bad. Like unless you live around a bunch of like Polish people, which I feel like if you live on the East Coast, there's definitely more Polish folks here in the U.S. But like here in Colorado, we got nothing. Like I think like the only thing that I know that's near me that is Polish that's made by Polish. Even like I don't think they're even Polish. I think they're Polish American. Is pierogi. It translates into cows, but small. Oh my god. That's so funny though. Oh, he's so cute. No, wait, why is this kid like the absolute cutest? Hold on, no, wait. This illustration is doing everything I need right now. Oh, toffee candies. Yo, that sounds good. I'll leave that like that. Or maybe I'll connect. Do I want to connect this lip? Nope, hold on, I gotta be really careful. Actually, I should probably be good. And do it like that for this particular illustration. Probably I could find some. Oh, I can. Is this it? This one... Yeah, definitely this is Polish candy for sure. Yeah, it's an import candy too. So I can buy some. I can get a 3-pack for 18 US dollars. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same thing, but I can. Amazon. Okay, let me see. Let me see. This might be harder. Yeah, it looks like the only brand that I can get here is this Milanovsky one. Or this kind? Yeah, but see, you can see the search results are not even that, like, long. Like, that's it. That's all I got. It's really hard to find international goods here in the U.S. It is kind of sad, actually. Okay, so let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and try and... Oh, I'm going to do this with symmetry. I have the power to do that. Which is pretty great. Please. Why are you like this? There we go. I'm actually just kidding. I don't like that. Ah, they ship to Poland only. There you go. It is what it is. Yeah, that's the question, is it's like, will they still taste good when they get here? It is a mystery. Guess I just gotta come to Poland. I see. They expire 10th of June. Yeah, so it sounds like they... It's not that they don't hold up, it's that they're just delicate. Poland fan meetup, right? I want to go all over the place, though, but Poland is definitely on my list. I'll figure it out. I'll make it happen. I just gotta start making more money. Look at this little child. Who the fuck let him? Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, true. I don't like the, like, chemical taste, too, from when you have, like, candy that's processed like that. Same, though. Because that's the problem with a lot of, like, U.S., like, replicates of international candies, is they'll be like, yeah, this is, like, Polish style, or Russian style, or, like, German style, and it's like, okay, that's fine, except for why does it taste like you poured battery acid on it? Oh, okay, I see. Now I might be able to get the Ukrainian version more easily here, but it really depends. There are definitely way more Ukrainians and Russians around me than there are Polish people. Oh yeah, true. I have straight up burnt myself with hot sugar. I have the fear. I am a baby. Yeah, no, for real, Crulio, depending on where you live, like I'm telling you, New York, like, they have so many Polish people in New York. It's just like you have to go to the right states and the right places, and then you can find all sorts of really cool stuff. But yeah, my family grew up eating kielbasa, actually. I'm sure it's some horrendous bastardization of actual Polish food, but like, yeah, kielbasa was huge for us. I think Chicago is the Polonia capital. Yeah, I'd believe it. Also, hi Viridian, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. I'm about to go to bed. Well, I hope you have a nice night. It was good seeing you for a second, though. We're drawing as this small child. God, he's really cute. Okay, good to know. Yeah, if I ever want to order Polish candy, I'll definitely check it out. I'll worry about the actual. I'm gonna go ahead and turn. Well, I'll do this first. Oh, you found it. You found the place. You found the one. What does it mean? On a holy mountain. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to go on a journey? I don't like this. Isn't he so cute? Yeah, we were joking about how this was his little lad outfit. This is Brady. He's the main character of my Brady Von Altus books. And what I love about him is that he's very eclectic. He was born in 2008, so he's not from like a different time period or anything. But he wears a lot of his family's like old clothes. And he's very proud of his his family's cool heritage, and he's very, very silly. But his family is made up of a bunch of like fairies and dead people and witches and like all sorts of stuff. So he's definitely got a lot going on. He himself is 100% normal though. He's weird of spirit, not weird of magic. He's just a silly guy. If you want a replacement for Harry Potter because you don't like J.K. Rowling, I would highly recommend my Brady Von Altus books, not to put a shameless plug there. Oh, nice. Oh my god, they sell 10 different flavors. I love that, though. Yeah, Brady's a sweetie. I'm working on getting some designs down for him so that way I can do some storyboarding. Because I keep getting ads for storyboarding jobs and then I don't have the ability to apply because I don't have a storyboard reel. Okay, sorry, hold on. I have to type in. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, these look delicious. Yeah, these are cool. Oh, you got the salty ones. Very nice, very nice. These look like pretzel adjacent, but not the same. Yeah, these look great. Oh god, I'm so crusty. I'm so done with being sick. No more. I don't want to do it anymore. God, he's so cute. Oh, Brady, why? I'm actually gonna bring this down. Oh, but let me use my lasso tool here. that's better. Yeah, I love him to death. That's a lot of steps. 30K steps is no joke. I would be broken. I would be so tired. Oh my god, he's so cute. I'm so sorry. I'm like literally losing my mind. I literally cannot even physically deal with how cute this kid is. Hydrate. Everybody drink water. Yeah, he's looking good. I did 50K steps since Friday. Good lord. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so now I like the way that this face is. To kind of pull that like that. Let me see here. That I think is where the bottom of the beret is, but we're looking at his hair on this side actually. True, though. You're right. You're not wrong. I don't want to go grade, but I have to because that's my job. I am a teacher. Somehow that happens to me. It's because I applied for a thing and I got a job. Would you have ever guessed that that's how that worked? If you apply for jobs, you maybe get them. Interesting story. This is an interesting face. I'm kind of curious to see if I like it. Yeah, interesting. I need to move this eye. Interesting. Okay, I don't hate it, but huh. Why is this cursed? Why is this cursed? I think I am aware. I'm seeing what's happening here. Because with this style, it's doing some weird stuff. This style of nose, I should say. That's nice. That's better. Doing turnarounds, by the way, is the literal absolute worst, just in case anybody was aware. Yep, I do have to pay taxes, and it sucks. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm just gonna kind of put a little mouth. I'm almost wondering if this is not working. There we go. Slightly better. Because he needed lips. That's looking better. Alright, so I'm actually going to be doing this like this. Let's see, and this crosses over the chest, kind of like this. God, this is the worst. Oh, that's better. Oh, I fixed it. Flip this whole fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Much better. Okay, thank God. Alright, now I need to do the stupid buttons. Bruh, please. I think I'm also gonna put like a little like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little cinch on the back of his coat. It's undone, but I think it'll look nice. It'll add like a little bit of, you know, some. Yeah, not bad. I got about 4 minutes before I have to scream and then go and, you know, do whatever. My arm is so crispy from getting tattooed. Like, so crispy. All right. It looks like it's about time for me to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. This was a great and insane amount of progress on this. We got through 12 different thumbnails and then started on a turnaround. So I'm very happy with this. I'll be back on Monday probably to hang out and work more on this, I think. So I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Thanks so much to Alexi for following, and then also to Lear for the 25-month sub. Holy moly. And then, yeah, I hope everybody feels better, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.